This video I'm going to cover the installation and accessing the tweezer kit for the Leatherman ARC and free P2, free P4 tools from Leatherman. This can either go underneath the scissors, but since I personally have the, right now I have the carbide scribe insert, which is another one of my mods, underneath the scissors, they will either need to go underneath the saw or underneath the file. There's a little bit more room underneath the saw, so that's what I'm going to go with today. So it's a really straightforward, easy installation for these things. Basically just, move the tools out of the way. I happen to have a scalpel blade holder installed instead of the can opener, which is another one of my mods that you'll find on my website. The only drawback to doing it in where the saw is, you have to contend with this bit retainer guard kind of getting in the way a little bit. And then you want to drop the plier head out of the way, so you just have this open frame. To install the magnets, it's very easy. I just recommend going in from the back side and basically just dropping it like that and then pushing it around the corner, and it will snap into place. And you really only need one, but there are two included in the kit, and you may as well use both of them. I'll just slide this up a little bit more. The only thing that you really need to keep in mind is that they are pushed all the way against the frame, because if they're, and they'll want to seat themselves against the frame, but if there's something blocking them from, sticking themselves over there, or if they're installed kind of cockeyed like that guy there, when you close the pliers or open the pliers, you have the potential for the magnet to get wedged underneath the pliers when you open it and breaking the magnet. It's not likely, but it is possible. And then once you get that in place, you just drop the tweezers in, and these are essentially just modified Victorinox tweezers, Swiss Army knife tweezers, and drop them in place like that, and they'll kind of locate themselves. And it should work just fine having the open end, facing this way towards the saw, or turn it around and have the open end facing towards the hammer surface. That way is probably a little bit better, because as you can see, the saw tapers a little bit as it gets closer to the end. Now to get them out, it can seem like they're really far down in there and maybe hard to access, and I know a couple of people have asked me for advice on how to make it easier to get them out. Getting them out is really quite easy. Just drop the plier head out of the way, open up these tools, and depending on the size of your fingers, like I have pretty thin fingers and I can just reach in there and grab it. If your fingers are thicker than mine, then I would just grab a bit, either the main bit here, or use the eyeglass bit and just lift them out with that. And maybe even just lifting them off of the magnets. So I've found this to be a pretty easy way to do it too. You can just take something like this and push them, off of the magnet towards the inside of the frame, and they'll kind of come out where you can then easily just push them through to the back side and take them out from the back. All right, that's it. Tweezer kit, easy add-on for the Leatherman ARC.